Hello students, welcome to the science class. Today's portion, new lesson, lesson number 3, air around us. Lesson number 3, air around us. Air is all around us, no? Is or no? Okay, just you do it in this ways. Did you feel anything? Okay, you feel cool now. So, we cannot see air, but we can feel it. Okay, we cannot see air, but we can feel it. Then air has many components. Air has many components. Then components means parts of something. Okay. Then polluted air may lead to different kinds of health issues. For example, lung cancer, asthma. Okay. Today we are going to discuss about composition of air. Composition of air. Then what happens when wet clothes hang them outside? What happens? The water in wet clothes changes into water vapor. Water in wet clothes changes into water vapor and it mixes with air. Okay. Then the physical state of materials. The physical state of materials seen around us are solid, liquid and gas. Which are the physical state of materials? Solid, liquid and gas. Solid, liquid and gas. Then solid examples for solid materials, this dust, book, the paper, this table, chairs, these are examples for solid materials. Then liquid means water. Water is a liquid. Okay. Then gas, gaseous substance means gaseous materials means that water vapor. Water vapor is a gaseous form. Okay. Then another one. So our air contain water vapor. Okay. Our air contain water vapor. Then pour one drop of water in hot frying pan. What happened? What happened? Why did the water disappear? Why did the water disappear? The water has not really disappeared. It changes into water vapor. That drop of water changes into water vapor. That water vapor mixes with air. So our air contains water vapor. Then in our polluted air contains dust particles and germs. The polluted air contains dust particles and germs. Then what do you mean by germs? Germs are small living organisms. Germs are small living organisms. Then we cannot see them. They are very small. Okay, we cannot see them because they are very small. That type of small living organisms are known as germs. That type of small living organisms are known as germs. Okay. Then our air contains water vapor, dust particles and germs. Germs are small living organisms. We cannot see germs, but because they are very small. Then air is a mixture of many gases. Air is a mixture of many gases. Okay, air is a mixture of many gases. Then air is a mixture of many gases. The main gases present in air are nitrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide. Which are they? Nitrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide. Then in air, 78% of nitrogen and 21% of oxygen and 2% of other gases. Then other gases contains that carbon dioxide, then water vapor, these are present in other gases. Okay, then air has mixture of many gases. Air is a mixture of many gases. Then main gases present in air: nitrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide. Then nitrogen is 78% and oxygen is 21%, and other gases, that is other gases means carbon dioxide, water vapor, that type of gases is 2%. Okay, then nitrogen. What is the use of nitrogen? Nitrogen helps plants to grow. Nitrogen helps plants to grow. Nitrogen helps plants to grow. Next one is oxygen. Then all living things need oxygen to breathe. Okay, all living things, animals and human beings. Okay, all living things means animals and human beings take in oxygen. Okay, animals and human beings need oxygen to breathe. Okay, animals and human beings need oxygen to breathe. Okay, oxygen, animals and human beings, all living things need oxygen to breathe. Animals and human beings need oxygen to breathe. Okay, then take in oxygen and release carbon dioxide. Then next one is carbon dioxide. Third one is carbon dioxide. Then plants take in carbon dioxide to prepare food. Plants take in carbon dioxide to prepare food. CO2 means carbon dioxide. Okay, plants take in carbon dioxide to prepare food. So our air contains many gases. Air is a mixture of many gases. Then main gases present in air are nitrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide. Then 78% of nitrogen and 21% of oxygen and 2% other gases. Other gases means that is carbon dioxide, then water vapor. Okay, then nitrogen helps the plants to grow, and oxygen, animals, all living things need oxygen to breathe. Then animals and human beings need oxygen to breathe. Then carbon dioxide, plants take in carbon dioxide to prepare food. Okay, next one is importance of air. Next one is importance of air. The oxygen present in the air supports burning. Okay, in the presence of oxygen, what happened? Burning. Okay, the oxygen present in the air supports burning. Okay, then air helps in warming and cooling things. Air helps in warming and cooling things. Then animals and human beings need air to breathe. Okay, animals and human beings need air to breathe. Then they take in oxygen and release carbon dioxide. Okay, the human beings and animals take in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. In the case of plants, then plants take in the carbon dioxide released by animals and human beings. Okay, in the case of plants, plants take in carbon dioxide released by human beings and animals to prepare foods. Once more, first one, animals and human beings need air to breathe. Then they take in oxygen and release, take out carbon dioxide. Okay, take in oxygen and release carbon dioxide. Then plants take in carbon dioxide released by human beings and animals for the preparation of food. Then air helps clouds move. Okay, air helps clouds move. Then moving air is called, you studied in second standard now, moving air is called wind. Moving air is called wind. It helps in sailboats, windmills. Okay, windmills, sailboats. Moving air is called wind. It helps in sailboats, then move windmills, etc. Okay. Then next one is the tires of cycle, scooters, then car and other vehicles inflated with air. Inflated with air. Then the oxygen present in the air helps burning. Then air helps in warming and cooling things. These are the different uses of air, importance of air. We cannot live without air. Okay, then once more, animals and human beings need air to breathe. Then animals and human beings take in, which one? Take in oxygen. Okay, take in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. Breathe out carbon dioxide. In the case of plants take in which one? Carbon dioxide, and carbon dioxide released by who? Animals and human beings to prepare food. Then air helps in burning. Then air helps in cooling and warming things. Then moving air is called wind. It helps in sailing boat. Then moving windmills, etc. Then the tires of cycles, cars and other vehicles inflated with the help of air. Then these are the importance of air. Thank you.